Yo,
Baseball
what is up,
on the
YouTube, man? I
show.
hope you guys are
It's the
having a
Los Angeles
fantastic,
Dodgers,
what is
the
today?
Chicago Cubs. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton saying we're going to see
Friday,
a lengthy win
right?
streak put
Yeah.
to the test.
What's up,
Over the
y'all?
course of a full season, Boog, there are
We're
few
looking to go
stretches where a
20-1.
team is
You're
clicking
currently
offensively,
killing
defensively,
it lately.
starting pitching, and bullpen. Right now, this
We're
is one
doing
of
our
those
thing,
stretches
man.
for
Look
this
at
club.
the Padres. They're 12
So
and 10
almost
coming
ready to
into
get
this game
underway. Pitching
on
for
the
the Cubs
year,
in
but
this one,
that's not who
Kyle
we're
Hendricks.
facing. But that's what I just
Been a
saw. All
very
right, Kyle
solid
Hendricks
pitcher
is pitching
throughout
for the
his
Cubs.
career.
4-star,
ERA
1-1,
around
a
3.5.
4.50
What I like
ERA.
is he competes,
18 innings
he
pitched. Didn't
stays in
see
the
the
game,
rest,
and
but
he gives
Mookie
his
Betts is
team an
leading off,
opportunity to
hitting
win.
193,
Okay,
6
all
bombs,
set to
14
go.
ribbies, back in
Here's
the
Mookie
lineup
Betts.
today, and back at the leadoff
The
position.
pitch.
In the first pitch from Hendricks will be a ball to
That
start this
misses the
ball game
zone,
off
and
here
we are
in
underway.
beautiful Chicago. Very nice weather. We'll take it. Yesterday it was overcast. Today sunny.
And
1-1
the
out of
strike.
Betts.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command of that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game.
1-1
But
to
if that's how
Mookie.
it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the
Hit
offense.
fouled 1-2.
Chris Mookie Betts has turned into one of the best
Got a
all-around
5-3
players
win
in the game. A
yesterday.
former
Looking to
MVP, multiple Gold
do
Gloves,
damage
multiple
today.
All-Stars,
2-2.
and he's also a really good bowler.
Yeah, extremely competitive. This is a guy that's
2-2 to
bowled
Betts.
multiple 300 games, and not
The
an easy
pitch
thing to do.
will be fouled. Staying alive is Mookie. Good leadoff bat here. Sixth pitch
2-2.
will be
The
hit
other
down to
way.
first. One away
A
here
flip
in
to
the
the
top
pitcher
of the
cover,
first.
and Betts is set down.
Good at bat for Mookie, man. After getting yesterday off, I know he didn't get a hit there, but had a good at bat, and
Now
that's
at
all
the
that
plate,
matters. And now
James
that'll bring up
Outman.
James Outman. I think he's hitting like 375 is Outman. First pitch from Hendricks. Swung
Swings
on
through
and
that
missed
one.
0-1.
0-1.
22 hits this year for Outman. 393 average, actually.
Good
1-1.
eye right there. No score, just getting started. Top of the first.
1-1.
And
2-1.
that's
Freddie
downstairs
Freeman
and
has an
outside.
off day today. Muncy playing first, and Nolan is at his hot corner once again.
Check swing,
2-2,
went
good
around.
pitch.
2-2 now.
Same with
Swing
Miguel
and a
Vargas,
miss,
2 away.
struck him
He's
out.
off today. So Chris Taylor, I don't know, David Peralta's out and left.
Here comes
Now
Max
bring a Muncy
Muncy.
hitting 319. So a little bit of a different look today on defense
That's off
and
the
in the
mark,
lineup.
and that's ball one.
Ball 1. 1-0 from Hendricks to Muncy. Fouled off 1-1.
And the
1-1
righty
to
deals.
Hendricks from Muncy.
And
2-1.
misses.
So I think
0-2.
since these are day games, we won't see like the Padres and Diamondbacks play at all. Like we won't see the scores on the bottom, either with the Rockies also and the Phillies, which is unfortunate because I'd really like to see what's going on in the division.
Bounce to
As this is
third.
down to third, and that will end the top
Gets
half
it
for
to
the first.
And that is that. End of a
Had
half
a
inning
1-2-3
of play.
inning for
And now
Kendricks.
it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game.
All right, Julio Urias is our
Back here
starting
at the
pitcher
friendly
today. This is his
confines.
4-star. He's
And
3-0.
on the hill,
Hasn't
the
given up
southpaw
any
from
runs.
Mexico,
23 innings,
Julio
11 strikes.
Urias.
11
What do you
hits.
have on him?
1 walk,
Well, he got
26
into the eighth inning
strikeouts
his
on the
last time
year
out, really
for
pitching deep in the
Julio
games
this
as
year.
of late. We'll
And
see today
Nico
how many
Horner will
innings
lead it
he's got
off
in him.
Here's Nico
for
Horner.
the Cubs. Julio will get set. And the
Pitch.
first pitch of the game for Julio
Horner,
will
guy
be a
you
ball,
think about
1-0.
with a strong baseball IQ, but just the overall smarts.
1-0,
He
and now
comes
the
from an educational
1-0 heater.
background. Both of his parents at one time
1-1.
taught at Stanford, and his mom currently is on the faculty at Cal.
1-1.
Kicks and fires.
2-seamer. Hit up the middle for a base
Swing and
hit.
a
So
base hit.
first
And the
hit of the
leadoff
game
man
belongs
aboard.
to the Cubs.
Just so sound in his mechanics.
So
Gets
leadoff
against the
hit, and that'll
firm
bring
front
up Ian
side,
Happ.
and the hands just continue to
266.
carry through the middle of the field.
Pitch.
Ian
Strike
Happ
1.
stands in now and watches strike 1.
Circle
Happ
change. The 0-1
Corner
fastball.
on
There
the
goes
go.
the runner. Throw from
Pitching
Will
for a
Smith
strike.
will not be on
Throw.
time.
Save.
High throw.
bases. Wheels were the
That's
difference
2.
maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with
Slurve.
StatCast's help,
1
we
and
see
2.
his
Good
top
eye.
speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean,
1
man,
2.
he really
The
made his
fastball got him.
athleticism
1
work
away.
for him on that one.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the
1
ladder
away,
for
and
the
now that will
K.
bring up Dansby
Dansby
Swanson hitting
Swanson stands
293.
in.
First pitch from Julio. Strike
In
1.
there for strike 1.
1, and now the 0-1 fastball hit Julio.
There's the strike.
And Clayton
Doesn't
so
seem to
far
like
this
to
year,
pitch
out of all
up.
the
Hasn't
starting
offered
pitchers,
on
have
either one
not
of those
given up
pitches.
runs.
0-2
So
count now. I
the
think the
two
guy's gonna
lefties
climb
kind
the
of
ladder up
competing
there.
to see who is the last one to give up a run on the year out of the starting rotation. 0-2 fastball, 1 and
The
2.
next offering misses.
And right now, Julio's kind of in trouble.
1
A
out
runner
and
at
a runner at
second.
second.
1-2. The slurve got him. 2
Swing and a
away.
miss for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the
2 away, and
slurve.
now that'll bring up Patrick Wisdom hitting
the next
133.
Cub to hit.
First pitch heater.
First
Strike 1.
pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1. Fastball inside. Right down the
There's the
middle,
strike.
0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a
0-2.
couple of strikes. Now back is against the
Circle
wall.
change,
Figure
hit.
something out and
Taylor will not make the
Base
play.
hit, that was
Outman's
smoke
throw
for the
home
infield.
will not be on time,
And they'll
and
score first. It's 1-0.
it's a 1-0 ball game, and Julio gives up his first run of the year here in the first.
Up an RBI. Couldn't get any air under it, but
Took
he
23
smoked that
innings
ball back
to
up
do
the
it
middle. Timing
against
was just
Julio this
perfect.
year.
Got great wood on it, and
Just
there's
unfortunate
no
that Chris
chance for the
Taylor couldn't
infielders
make the
with how
play, and
hard
now that'll bring up Seiya Suzuki.
Seiya Suzuki will hit next.
First pitch, strike
And
1.
that's a strike.
That stolen base was huge, man. Good speed with Nico Horner. And just unfortunate, Outman couldn't make a good
is
throw to the
down low.
plate.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he
1-1.
anticipated.
Slurve, 1 and 2.
Wisdom off of
And
first
Wisdom
with 2 away.
just snuck one up the middle, doing what he needed to do to give the
And a
Cubs the
swing and a
lead. That will
miss,
end the
and that's
first, but
that.
Dodgers down by 1.
So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0.
I tried to even
Watching
slide
Major
with
League Baseball
CT
exclusively
to
on
make
the
a
show.
play, but they wouldn't let me.
Back here at Wrigley Field.
All
And
right,
now,
Nolan Arenado will
Nolan
lead off the
Arenado.
top of the second, hitting 277,
Nolan
3 bombs,
Arenado
and 8
for
ribbies on the year.
all of the success he's had at the plate and all the All-Star
Hendricks
appearances.
will greet him.
Siggy, he's won the Gold Glove
First
every year that
pitch
he has
will
been
be
in
inside,
the league.
ball
He's
1,
going to go
sinker.
down as one of, if not the
Got a
greatest
few walks
defensive third baseman
yesterday,
of all
hit a
time.
home run, had a decent game here in Chicago. He's playing in the DH role, 1 and 1. They're back out on the field tonight for the Dodgers, or today, 1-1. 2-1.
Just missed.
Yeah, I think all our
He's
games
one of
here
those players,
from
if you're on the
today,
opposing team,
tomorrow,
you
and
essentially say,
Sunday
don't hit it to third. Don't
are
even try to
day
bunt it to
games,
third
which
because you're going to be out.
I'm
He
cool
is
with that.
prolific
That's a
as
single up
third
the middle, and
baseman.
that's one
And
thing what I've
that's a
noticed about
base hit.
Chicago is like
And
they
a
play a
Florida
lot of day
leadoff
games.
single.
It feels like. So leadoff single here in the top half of the second for the Dodgers,
Chris Taylor
and now that'll
now.
bring up Chris
Good
Taylor hitting
power,
5th and hitting
not
286.
great in the OBP department.
First pitch, ball 1.
In
Nolan
the
will
dirt.
stay. I mean,
And the runner
if I'd have
stays
read
where
that
he
better, I
is.
think Nolan would be at second. But I had a terrible read right there on that ball. 1-0.
Next
1-1
offering
now
is
to
in
Taylor.
for a strike.
CT had the day off yesterday. Back in the lineup today. Oh no, actually, yeah. Did he? I can't recall.
Swing and miss as he was late.
I think he did. 1 and 2.
Runner at first with no outs here.
1-2. Nolan will lead. The 1-2 from Hendricks. This Taylor will be low. 2 and 2.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish.
2-2 now from Hendricks to Taylor. The 25th pitch of
Here's
the
a
inning.
2-2.
I mean, not the inning of
That's
the
inside.
the outing. Inside, and Will
Will
Smith's
Smith
on deck.
in the on-deck circle.
3-2 to Taylor. The 3-2
3-2.
pitch
Good
will
plate
be a ball.
appearance
Good
there.
eye from
Able to
CT.
take the walk.
And a walk.
Interesting, he went with the off speed.
Now that'll bring
and
up Will
walked the
Smith
hitter.
hitting
Man, you gotta
333.
challenge the guy with the fastball.
The batter now will be
First
Will
pitch
Smith.
to Will. Swung on and missed. 0-1 ahead of the
misses at
count
the
is
initial
Hendricks.
offering.
3 home runs, 7 ribbies on the year for Will Smith. Good average.
Righty to the
Which
plate.
is good. 0-2.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
The 0-2. 1 and
Next
2.
offering misses, and the count is
Pitch
1 and
inside.
2.
Hendricks gets set. The 1-2. Will be fouled. Jason Hayward's in the lineup today. First time returning to Chicago. The 1-2.
And here it comes.
2-2. Ball does
In
not
the
get
dirt,
too
but kept
far.
close. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
Barnhart busy back there so far in the second inning. 2-2.
And a pitch.
3 and 2, another full count.
Really good take, especially
And
with 2
Peralta's on
strikes.
deck.
David Peralta up next.
The 3-2 payoff
Pitch.
will be
Foul
fouled.
ball, and it remains a full count. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
3-2 once again. Will be hit into
Lifted in
right
the air,
center.
right center field.
Say Suzuki will come in.
Drops
Nolan
into
will
the glove.
tag. Throw
Runner
to
tags up
third.
for
Will
third.
be on
Applies the
time.
tag, and they get
2 away.
Double
Alright,
play.
so not tagging with Nolan. He's a little slow. I forget
David
that he's
Peralta at the
not the
plate.
fastest thing in the world. Alright, they'll bring a
Get ahead in the
Peralta
count,
375
forget
average.
about having any
2
success
bombs.
against him.
4 ribbies. The 2 away. First pitch, there goes
Kick in the
Taylor.
pitch. Runner goes.
Hit, and that's gonna sneak through. What a play from Dansby Swanson, actually. It doesn't, and I misread the baseball, and that will end the inning. Man, oh man, Dansby Swanson went to run to the bag, make sure the ball doesn't get hit. He holds. I mean, he's supposed to be at second. Ball gets hit to the shortstop position. He jumps back and stops the ball, and I thought it snuck through, but it didn't. I'll bring up Jose Miranda to lead off the bottom of the second, but what a play from the shortstop of the Chicago Cubs. The save, maybe a run, as this is hit to left. Peralta will catch it 1 away. To maybe save a run or save runners at the corners. What a play from Swanson. Now they bring up Eric Hosmer.
Didn't play in last night's game.
261.
A little breather for him.
First pitch to Hosmer will be
Now one
popped
out
into
to
right. 2 away.
Betts makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
2
And next
away.
for the
Now they
Cubs,
bring up
Brennan Davis.
179 average. First pitch heater,
That
strike
one's
1.
in there, 0-1.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black.
0-1.
Over and
The
over
two-seamer,
again, this guy
0-2.
demonstrates
What a
the
play.
ability to hit those spots. They're
Still
so
can't
tough to
believe
do
Swanson
anything with
made
as a
it.
hitter.
0-2.
2 down, nobody
The
on.
slurve foul.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
1-2. Fastball, got him. Did he? Yeah, I think he went.
Started after it.
Ah, come on, Blue.
No swing, he held up. Darryl Parker with the call there.
1-2.
And a pitch.
Hit up the
Back
middle
up
for a
the
base
middle and a
hit.
base hit.
So, 2-out single for the Cubs.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field.
Well, they bring
Man,
up
there are
Tucker
a lot of
Barnhart
hits
hitting
there.
400 on the year.
And now the batter is Tucker Barnhart.
A lot of righties. Very
And
right-handed
that's in there for strike 1.
lineup today for the
Davis leads off
Cubs.
first with 2 down to the inning.
what David Ross put together. The 0-1.
And that
0-2.
is in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today.
0-2.
No doubt.
The
In the hitter's
slurve
mind,
hit into
catcher's
left
mind, and even the
field.
pitcher's
Peralta's
mind.
on the move.
As to the
Peralta,
conviction.
they're gonna say he didn't
Wow,
catch
nice
it,
play. And now they'll have runners on
as
the
the
corners
runners
with
will
2
be at the
away.
corner. I don't
It
know
certainly
how.
feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count.
Man, I
Up
wish
against
I
him
wish
with
you
2
could review
strikes right
those.
there.
That'll bring
He
up corner
obviously
1
put
for
a very
1.
nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap.
Runners
but
at the corner,
I'm pretty
2 away.
surprised he
First
only
pitch,
ended up
strike
on
1.
first right there. And it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
0-1. Another fastball,
Comes up
0-2.
empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
Julio trying to work out of this jam. The 0-2 circle change will bring in another run as that's up the middle. Barnhart will only go to second.
From third, and they lead by 2.
And it's a 2-0 ball game.
Comes through with the RBI. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with
That'll
the
bring
middle
up
of the
Hap.
infield and took it back where it came from. And
First
there's
pitch,
just no one there
hit.
to knock it
Julio
down.
doesn't make the
Bounce back
play,
to the
and
mound. Base hit. Right
Barnhart
past
will
his
go
coach,
home.
headed for
Throw
the
from
plate.
Outman will be on time to
Right at
end the
plate.
second inning.
Got him. That ends the
But
frame.
Rojas doesn't make a play on that ball. Outman makes up for that throw earlier right there with the outfield assist to end the second. And Julio was probably happy to see that. I don't know why Barnhart went home. That'll bring up Jason Hayward hitting 324. Down by 2. First pitch, ball 1.
Pitch, not close. You know, Chris, Kyle Hendricks went to Dartmouth, so he's known as the
1-0
professor, but his
Hayward.
teammates on the Cubs actually call him
2-0.
Carl. His good friend and former bullpen coach of the Cubs, Chad Noble, came up with that nickname, and it stuck for whatever
2-0.
reason. So you'll hear them on
2-1.
the field saying, come on, Carl. The 2-1.
2-1 to Hayward. Hit, and that will be through for a base hit. So Jason Hayward returns to Chicago and gets a hit in his first at-bat here. Now they bring up Miguel Rojas hitting 316.
One of the best shortstops in the game. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Hit into right center. That ball's gonna drop. Hayward will go first to third. And Miguel Rojas will have himself a double, and that will bring up Betts with no away, with no outs. Third double of the year for Rojas.
That pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside and let it get really deep.
Mookie 0 for 1.
Pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
First pitch to Betts.
Here's Mookie
and Hendricks. Ball 1.
First offering misses the mark.
Yeah, that's kind of how some people call you Bug instead of Boog.
1-0.
Next
1-1, good heater in. The 11th year for Mookie Betts in the majors. The 1-1. 1-2, good circle change. 1-2 to Betts. The 1-2 pitch will be low. 2-2.
This one in the dirt. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold.
2-2 to Betts. The pitch from Kendricks
and the right-hander deals.
Will be fouled.
Back going with a foul ball.
Mookie's staying alive. He knows this year has not been the prettiest. He's just trying to get something done here. Which he'll foul that pitch off. Just with the tip of the bat. 2-2. Time at the plate. Hendricks taking a minute right there.
Hayward, the
all right, 2-2. Runners will lead.
Second with nobody out.
The pitch to Betts will be outside. 3-2. Outman on deck. 3-2. Payoff pitch to Mookie Betts.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Will be hit up the middle, and that'll bring in 2. So an RBI or a 2 RBI single for Mookie Betts and the Dodgers, and ties this ball game. It's a 2-2 game. Good job right there for Mookie. I don't know how Hendricks didn't throw up a glove to try and make a play on that, but must have just got spooked by the baseball coming at him. Now they'll bring up Outman. He's 0 for 1. Throw over Betts will get back safely. Betts and Hosmer probably chatting it up over there.
25 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018.
First pitch to Outman. Hit the left. That ball is carrying. That ball will be caught. 1 away, and Betts is headed back to first. So 1 away here in the top of the 3rd. After the Dodgers get 3 straight hits. Now that'll bring up Muncy's 0 for 1. 1 for 5 in the series. Only hit was that moonshot. As that's hitting the center. 2 away. Davis, we'll get there. Okay, I was looking at him running. I was like, wait a minute, if that drops, Betts is going to be out easily. Now that'll bring him Nolan. He's 1 for 1. First pitch, Betts will
Hendricks
lead, get
throws
back
over.
safely.
Arenado measures 6 feet 2 inches. A member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former National League Gold Glover.
First pitch from Hendricks to Nolan Arenado. Betts will lead,
Mookie
there
on
he
the move.
goes.
It's
That's
in the
going to
dirt.
be down.
And
And a
that's
stolen base from Rookie.
base, not even
1-0 to
close.
Nolan, by the way. Third stolen base of the year for Betts.
But that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video.
1-0.
Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
The 1-0.
Hit fouled,
Swing and a
1-1.
tapper that rolls foul. Tied up here in the early going.
1-1. Betts will lead. Betts will take off.
Moved to
Hendricks
second,
throw
he's
down
picked
to
off.
third.
Betts hung up in a rundown.
Betts in a rundown, and now we'll end the top of the third, but we do score two.
Third out, inning over. They get two
And the inning.
even
Man,
again.
I really took a deep lead with Mookie right there, and I didn't think Hendricks was going to turn around and throw it.
To the last of
I
the
bring up
third.
Dansby
Here's the
Swanson.
shortstop
It's
at
0
the
for
plate.
1.
Dansby
First
Swanson.
pitch. Hit into right center field. I was just about to say, I'm pretty sure Julio's looking to have a clean inning here as he gives up a home run. I mean, as he gives up a hit, excuse me.
Patrick Wisdom.
I bring up Wisdom.
Singled and drove in a run his first time.
First pitch, strike one. Has yet to have a clean inning. Julio. So trying to have one here, 0-1. By not giving up any runs, as that's fouled, 0-2.
Nobody out, runner at first.
0-2. Circle change, got him one away. That's huge for
out.
Julio.
One gone here.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there.
And I bring up Seiya Suzuki.
Everything down at the knees
0
and
for
below.
1.
Some guys are good.
First
low
pitch
ball
slurve
hitters,
in the
but
dirt,
right
ball
there,
1.
They clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put
1-0.
up much of a fight.
Slurve, 1-1.
Swing and a miss.
1-1. The heater, 1-2.
Swings through that one.
1-2.
Runner
There
on
goes
the
the
go.
runner. Throw
Pitch
from
is
Will
low.
Smith will be on time.
Go to
2
second,
away.
he's out.
You know, I always felt as a base
Smith,
runner, base
1 for
stealer,
2
that,
today.
you know, if you can get in that first, second, maybe third
Throwing
pitch,
runners out.
get your jump and steal second base, you had a much better chance of being
2-2.
successful. As it
The
gets deeper into
heater,
that at-bat,
and Julio will
And
face
he
the
got
minimum
it.
to end the
Strike
third.
3, and that'll
So
retire
he'll
the
take it.
side. We're through
Will
3.
Smith helped him
and
out.
Tied at 2 apiece. Welcome
All right,
back.
Nolan
Here's
Arenado will lead
Arenado.
off the top of the fourth.
Hendricks
First pitch.
to work.
Swung on and missed,
Swing and a
0-1.
miss. Nice changeup.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way.
0-1.
I'm seeing very
1-1.
patient bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
The 1-1 from Hendricks to Nolan. Hit down to third.
Smash to the left
Wisdom.
side.
1 away.
Zips it to first, and they get Arenado for the out.
Yeah, 1 away. Now that bring up Taylor. Walked in his first at bat.
The ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage
First
later in this
pitch.
game.
It.
On the ground,
This
right
might
side,
get through, which it
into the
will. A base hit
outfield,
for
base
CT.
hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around
Yeah,
right
that
there.
bring up Will
Just a
Smith,
simple
0 for
ground
1.
ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball
First
travel,
pitch from
put the ball in
Hendricks
play,
to
and just hope it finds a hole.
Will
And up to the
Smith.
plate is Will Smith.
Hit into center.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center.
2 away.
Davis right there to make the grab. 2 away now.
All right, 2 away. Now
David
that bring up
Peralta
Peralta 1
steps
for
to the plate
1.
for the
So
Dodgers.
they did
Reached
give him a
on an
hit
infield single
on his
first
last
time.
one. First
Here's
pitch,
the
there
pitch.
goes
Runner on
Taylor.
the go.
Hit.
Knocks it down.
That's going to be knocked down. Hosmer going to tag the base
and
to end the
that's
top
out
of the
number
fourth.
3, inning over.
Doing
So
the hit and run
Dodgers
again with
lead
Peralta.
1. Score remains deadlock.
Darn it.
Bottom 4.
I'll
And
bring
now
up
the
the
DH. Jose Miranda.
DH Jose Miranda for 1.
And he deals.
First pitch from Julio,
Strike
strike
one.
1.
You know, these Cubs really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this
0-1.
one. It's been fun getting a
The
chance to see them go
fastball
to work.
fouled,
Looking at the
0-2.
numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says these guys are absolutely
0-2.
battling at the plate and just
Slurve,
not
1 and
giving
2.
up
Good
despite
eye.
what the count says.
1-2. The
And now the lefty.
fastball will be hitting to
This
right.
one in the air,
Betts.
right field.
We'll wait for this one. And 1 away.
Betts hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
And if you're a manager
Yeah,
or a hitting
108. I
coach,
bring
you
up Eric
love to see your
Hosmer.
guys really fighting for every
0
at-bat,
for 1.
every pitch. It tells you a lot about
First
how they
pitch,
showed up to the
fouled 0
ballpark
1.
today.
So,
And there's a foul ball.
Kirsch and Julio, well, both have 4
On
starts,
the ground to third.
and it took
Slings it across.
the Cubs
And a couple
1 inning
quick
to score a
outs.
run, so
Brennan
off of Julio.
Davis, the
So,
next Cub to hit. 1 for 1 with a
Clayton
single
Kershaw is
and a
now
run
the only
scored so far.
Dodger in the
First
rotation that
pitch, and
has
that's
yet
in
to
for
give
a
up a
strike.
run. So we'll see how long that lasts. I want to see if I could, make sure it's like
There's
a
a
very
strike.
scoreless. It was just some unfortunate hits, against Julio to score those runs,
And the
and
0-2.
it is what it is. It happens. It's
Spoils the
baseball.
two-strike
Everybody's
pitch,
gonna
and
give
he'll
up
see
runs
another.
eventually. But I thought it was kind of cool, like, hey, Julio, the young kid who's on a
Here's the
contract
0-2.
year, doesn't have an ERA. So does the old GOAT, the old vet, and Clayton Kershaw on a contract year as well. So, like,
Got it by him for the
it's just
K.
kind of cool to see that, they were both dealing
Nothing
really well.
happening
But,
there for the Cubs.
Julio's still
Score
dealing.
remains 2-2.
But let's see who, we'll see when Kersh gives up that run. It could be in the next start. So, knock on wood
We
that
go
it's
to the
not,
top of
because
the
I think
fifth.
the
Now
record
it's the
for
DH, Jason Hayward. The Y to kick the pitch.
scoreless innings
And that one
pitched
just
consecutive,
missed off the
I think it's
outside
58.
edge.
And I know it's an Oral Hershiser, a Dodger pitcher, who holds the record, but I don't know if it's
Swing,
58.
and that ball smashed on a
I
line.
think it is, though. That's
Tracks it
one
down
away.
for the out. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
All right, that'll bring up Rojas one.
And
Oh,
it's
and
fouled
one.
away.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
That's a
0 and
strike.
2.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Right down the middle. The 0-2.
Drilled to
Hammered!
center. That's way
And
back.
Rojas
You
will
bet
untie
Bert
this
got
ball
it.
game on that
Home
curveball.
run.
It's a 3-2 game.
His 4th home run of the
What a
season.
swing.
And just like that, they're out
From Rojas
It's
for the bomb
3-2.
of the year.
He absolutely crushed
I looked at that one right down the middle, saw that one, and knew that if I was gonna swing that good, I was probably gonna hit it out, get a perfect. That's exactly what happened. 3-2, and now they'll bring up Mookie.
He stayed on it.
Hit.
Got all of it.
Oh, that. 2
Over
away.
to Hosmer. Mookie
Good swing
retired,
from
2
Mookie,
down.
just unfortunately grounded out.
The center fielder, James Outman.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Almost drove one out of here last time up.
I'll bring up
Fly out to
Outman.
the warning track.
0 for 2. First pitch.
Check
Ball 1.
swing. No appeal. 1-0.
So down by 2, and the Dodgers have battled back to take the lead.
Ripped on the ground to second.
Now in the top
Whips
of the
it to
5th,
first.
Cubs trying to get something
And
going
that'll
against
do it.
Julio again.
1 scores in the inning, coming on
What a
this
swing
solo
from
home
Miguel
run.
Rojas.
It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's been... We head
All right,
to the
that'll
bottom
bring
of
up
the 5th.
Tucker
Now the
Barnhart.
Cubs
He's 1
catcher,
for 1.
Tucker Barnhart. The pitch.
First pitch,
They
strike
say
1.
it went.
Mr. 2-speed, Tucker Barnhart. That's wild. 0-1.
0-2 as
0-2.
he waves at that one.
0-2. The fastball
Way
high,
high.
1 and 2. 1-2. The heater hitting to right center
Line
field.
drive,
This
base
might be
hit.
a double.
Lays out.
Outman
He's
will
got it.
dive to make sure it's not, and holds Barnhart to a single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there.
Outman, he's been doing a lot. He's
So
been
that
busy
was
out there in
nicely done to
center.
beat the odds.
Nice
Showed a
play.
willingness
That'll bring
to
up
drive
Nico
that pitch
Horner.
the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull
First
the
pitch, ball
let
1.
it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the
1-0.
swing for the line drive base hit.
There goes
Runner
the
on the go.
runner.
Right
Double
back
play
to the mound.
ball.
Could be an
No, we're
easy
just
two.
going to get one.
No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
If Julio would have just grabbed the ball and turned around right away and tossed it, we would have had
Switch hitter
the double
batting
play,
right.
or the lead runner, but unfortunately, it didn't work. First pitch,
That
strike
one's
1.
in there, 0-1.
Hap hitting 158 with runners in scoring position, and hitting from the right side, which
Stare. base.
It's not as good on that side.
Barnhart over at second, one down.
1-1.
Next
1 and
offering
2.
is in for a strike.
1-2. The slurve hit.
Hard hit, right side.
Muncy, oh my gosh. I wanted to go 3, but the throw was going to be bad.
And they got him.
So
Well, there's
2
a lot right
away.
on that at bat right there. Nice job of
I'll
the
bring
pitcher
up
to bear
Dansby
down,
Swanson.
make the
If
pitch
we
hit
would
the
have been able to go
ground ball.
3,
Excellent piece of work.
I wouldn't have to be worried about a little
Swanson in
single
the box
here.
now,
0 and
takes
1.
strike one. 2 outs with a runner at third.
0 and 1. Oh, terrible
Next
pitch. 1 and 1.
misses, and now it's even 1 and 1.
1-1. The fastball from Julio inside.
This
It
one
blooped
popped
up. That ball is gonna drop,
gets
and
down
the
for a
run will
hit.
score.
Runner
It's a
from third
3-3
comes
game.
across. Back even, it's
Oh my
3-3.
goodness, you can't make this
Here we
up.
are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the
That'll bring up
OPS
Wisdom.
jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen
First
a little
pitch,
bit
hit and
sooner than
fouled.
he
0 and 1.
anticipated.
It's been a wild game, man. Cubs really playing to win. Dodgers, so are we. As that's going to be off Julio. Nolan will try and make a play, which he isn't able to.
Hope he's all right. Catcher
We're going to
coming
go
out
talk
check
to
on it.
Julio.
Looked like it got him on his back leg. So
I'll
you
bring
wonder
up
if that
Seiya
might be a
Suzuki.
problem for him
Over
in terms of
2.
pushing off the rubber.
Yeah,
First
it's a great
pitch,
point,
strike
and we'll
1.
have to see how he looks, but to me it appears he's moving pretty well. Maybe it's just going to sting for a
0-1.
while, but hopefully nothing more.
0 and
he's down
2.
0-2 as he swings through it. First and second, 2 down.
0-2. The slurve fouled. 0-2. The 73rd pitch will
The
be
next
high.
pitch
1 and
misses.
2.
Yeah, the count 1-2.
1-2. The 2-seamer inside. 2 and 2.
Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take
These
that.
fans are
That's
definitely
as
into this
close
one. The
as
2-2.
it gets.
Circle change fouled. 0-2. Heater
Comes
from
to 2-2.
Julio will be high. We'll start warming up the bullpen, and Almonte starting to toss. Same with Hudson. 3-2. Runners will be going. That's hit up
That's
into
out to
center.
field.
Hit up
He's
into
under
center.
it.
Hit into center, and that will end the 5th.
It's
But the
catch.
Cubs,
Inning
he
over.
scored the tying run,
But
so
they
it's a
pick up
3-3
one
ball
run
game.
on the RBI single. We're tied now with 3 apiece.
Of course, it's a little bloop. Of course. Oh man, and it just sucks
Top of
because
the
I meant
6th inning.
I
And
wanted
at
to
the
go
plate
to
for the
third
Dodgers, Max
with
Muncy.
Max Muncy's throw when it was hit to him because Barnhart was going, and Barnhart is not the fastest guy in the world. So I wanted to throw down to
Muncy,
third,
multi-time All-Star,
but
32 years old.
I held
Usually a
square
third
way
baseman,
too
but
long,
today starting at first.
and it was going to be a bad throw over there. So I ended
Here's
up
the
throw
strike.
canceling and then
Give him an
just going to the
opportunity
bag.
see what it's like to get balls that are up and to the right
And
down
now
in the
I
dirt.
feel kind
I
of
think after this
nah.
game,
I
he'll
just
be a
feel
little more
disappointed
focused
that
on trying to
I
hit
wasn't
that
able
first
to do what I
baseman in the
needed to
chest.
do. As this is hit into
That one
center.
hammered
That
center
ball is
field.
drilled. That ball is gone, and
And
Max
it finds
Muncy
the
will
basket
re-give
and
the
gone.
Dodgers the lead. It's a 4-3
Max
game.
Muncy leaves the yard. His 11th of the year.
11th
and
bomb
they
of the
slide in
year
front in the
for
6th.
Max Muncy. And
It's 4-3.
David
Chris, he's
Ross has
already in
seen enough
back-to-back
of Kyle
games now.
Hendricks.
Yep, seeing the
Hayden Wesneski
And they're
on
going
the
to bring
pitch
out Hayden
here.
Wesneski,
He's
a
being eased
5.11
into the game here
ERA.
with the bases empty. So digging in, Nolan
They'll bring up
Arenado.
Nolan. He's 1 for 2. Ball
And
1
the first
inside to
pitch
the
misses for
Dodgers
ball
third
1.
baseman. We're definitely going to the bullpen in the bottom of the 6th. Julio has had a rough day. He's got hit
Out to
around,
short,
got hit by a
Swanson.
ball, one
To
away here in the
first.
top half
Now
of the
one
6th.
gone
So
in the top of the 6th.
let's get a fresh arm out there.
Here's
Let
the
Julio,
second
sit
baseman,
on the
Chris
bench.
Taylor.
Not that he had a bad day. The 3 runs definitely sucks to see on the
And he
scoreboard.
swings and
But
misses, and
it's going to
nothing
happen.
one.
And
Wesneski,
big games,
in his rookie
giving up
season,
runs are going to
25
happen.
years
Look at
old,
Walker
and he was
Buehler.
a 6th-round
You know,
draft pick
but
back in
0-2, darn it.
2019.
It's just that he got hit by a ball, and I don't want to risk
Comes the
injury
pitch.
because injuries are on. Fun fact.
They tried to
Like
get him to
I
chase
saw
on a slider
on the Rockies
down and away.
transactions
Movement
that
in the Cubs
Jonathan
bullpen.
Daza got
Rowan
hurt.
Wick up and
Charlie
loosening in the
Blackman, I
pen.
think, was hurt for a
Hughes
little bit.
getting loose as well.
Jake McCarthy, the Diamondbacks, got hurt.
1-2 now.
So
And
definitely have
downstairs.
injuries on
This
and
guy's
don't
a
want to
fun
risk
guy to
anything
watch
with
taking
our
it back. He
guys.
just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at
So,
all.
2-2.
Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You could tell they
3
get
and 2.
frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Kicks and
That's
fires.
3-2 to Taylor. Swung on and missed 2 away.
Struck him out. Now 2 out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time
2 away.
a little anxious.
Smith
Ball high,
in the box
1-0.
here. Lets that one
So I think I'll
for
go
a ball.
Daniel Hudson for the if it's a bullpen game from here on out, and if we have a 1-run lead or just a little lead, I think
Next one is off the play.
I'm gonna go Hudson, Almonte, Gratterall, and then Evan Phillips to close
That's
it.
to third.
So
He
that's it down to
dives, but he
third.
can't make
Throw
the
on
catch.
time will
And he
not be on
beats it.
time.
That's a hit. Great
And then the field
try
single
there.
for Will Smith.
Now the left fielder, David
Unless I
Peralta,
burn
1
somebody
for 2.
else in Phil Bickford or Alex Reyes or Vesia. But they got a lot of righties coming up, so kind of need a right-handed pitcher. It'd be nice to have one, I think, because that's swung on and missed
goes
0-1.
6'1", 210 pounds.
Peralta
He joined
really
the
hasn't
team as a free agent.
hasn't really had a AB today. A lot of hit and
Belt
runs,
fires.
opportunities
And
for
that
him
misses
every
off
time
the
he's up at
outside
the well,
edge.
every time he's been up to the
Smith
plate,
off
we've done
the
a hit and
first
run.
with 2 away.
So we'll let him have just a normal at bat here. 1-2. Anything into the gap gets Will to third and maybe home.
He goes
That's a
down
strikeout
looking.
looking though. Darn it. That's a good
Solo
pitch.
shot for the
But we
Dodgers
do
this
score
inning.
one to
It's
give
now
us the
a
lead again.
4-3 ball game. You're watching. Back here at the
All right.
friendly confines. And now the DH.
We're gonna bring in
Jose
Daniel
Miranda.
Hudson. This is his
New
5th
pitcher for
game,
the
6 innings
Dodgers,
pitched, a
Daniel
1.50
I
ERA.
can't imagine
5
any save
strikeouts,
is an
0
easy
walks.
one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know
First
those hitters
pitch.
are going to give you the best at bats they can.
Strike
So
1.
it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
I don't know why the game, every time you bring out a reliever, it says you're
Next
closing the
offering is
game.
in
Like,
for a strike.
no matter what inning it is. So annoying. 0-2. Heater 1 and 2.
1 there.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand. Probably wants to
1-2.
try to put him away with that pitch.
Slider
Gotta
got
stay
him
ready
looking
for it.
1 away.
Got him looking. That's a
Not
strike.
where I wanted it.
He was shopping at
but
the
it
buffalo
worked.
there, the way that slider made him.
All right,
look.
that brings
was
up
just nasty.
First baseman.
And now it's
Eric
Eric Hosmer.
Hosmer. He's 0 for 2.
Hosmer.
First pitch,
Pitch
ball 1.
misses inside, and that is ball 1.
1-0. Circle change,
Out
1-1.
front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1-1. Fastball hit into
In the
left,
air, left
Peralta.
field.
2 away.
Peralta hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Brennan Davis.
2 away.
the
Now
next
that bring
up
up
to
Brennan
hit.
Davis.
He's got the power, but great contact skills.
First
One of the
pitch,
best
strike
contact
1.
hitters in the game.
1-1.
The 0-1.
The change
And a
up
foul
1-2.
ball. The
2.
0-2.
The slider will be
That
hit.
one the
Muncie
other
will
way,
make the play.
and makes the
to end the
play, and that's
6th.
out number 3.
1-2-3 inning for Daniel Hudson.
Here at Wrigley
All right, Jason
Field,
Hayward will
top
lead
of
it
inning
off.
number 7.
1-2.
And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Jason Hayward.
Hit
Here's
in
a
the
swing and a
center.
drive.
This ball's carrying. This ball is
Into the
gone, and
bleachers and
Jason
gone.
Hayward hits a solo
His second
shot
of the year,
to make it a
and they add to the
5-3 ball
lead.
game.
It's 5-3.
Second
He'll
home
lead
run
in
of the
one
year for
swing to square
Jason
it up.
Hayward.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
We'll take it, man. All right, maybe Daniel Hudson gets another inning.
You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and
This
you
is
wanna
popped
hit it
up,
a
darn it.
long
I
way,
thought
and
maybe
you
I could go back to
Suzuki
back.
has a beat
Suzuki
on
would
it.
catch it one away.
Hauls it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the
And I'll
home
bring
run.
up Betts. He's 1
Not
for
allowing
2.
it to stay in the head, but going to work at the
I mean,
next
1 for
hitter,
3,
and a
excuse
tough
me.
one at that.
First pitch.
Betts,
Taking a
batting with
strike,
one
0-1.
down, takes a strike.
Calling it bat can
Righty
be a little
lefty
bit of a
splits are
dance.
absolutely
Strike one
crazy.
here, but a
0-1.
few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
1-1
Next
now.
offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a
1-1
mistake
to
in the
Betts.
zone, it gets hit hard by a power
Fouled
guy
off 1
like
and
this.
2.
That's a nice miss right there.
1-2 to
One
Mookie.
down, base is empty.
The pitch. Swung on a miss. God darn it. 2 away.
The fastball by him. Now the number 2
That's frustrating,
hitter,
man.
James
It didn't look
Outman.
like a strike. I mean, it didn't look like a ball
First
until it
offering
flew.
is fouled
Like
off.
when the ball was released, it looked like it was gonna be a strike, and then all of a sudden just
Right-handed
flew up.
reliever.
That was an interesting cutter for sure. Got me.
Hot shot
That's all
to
that
third.
matters. Now on the top of the
Wisdom on to
7th,
first.
but we do score
And
one
that
thanks to
is
Jay.
that. But add on one more
Jason
as the
Hayward.
solo
I like
shot
calling him Jay
stretches
Hay
their
for some
lead
reason.
even further. It's now a 5-3 ball game.
We'll take it
You're
though.
watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 7th.
All right,
So
now
off
bring
now
up
for
Tucker
Chicago.
Barnhart. He's 2
Tucker
for 2,
Barnhart.
hitting from the left side for the first time today.
The pitch.
First pitch,
0-1.
strike 1.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that
0-1.
makes things more challenging
The
on the
heater,
defensive
0-2,
side.
good
They're up
pitch.
to double-digit hits as a team, and if it seems like they haven't been
0-2.
barreling up the ball, you're right. Half of their
Did he
hits
go?
haven't
No,
even
he
been
didn't go,
considered
but
hard hits.
Tried to
worth
hold
the
up
check.
on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. He did not go around.
1-2.
And a 1-2.
Fastball will be fouled.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
And you know, bloops and lasers, they both count
1-2.
the same. So we know there's
Slider,
zero
got
complaints
him.
about double digits in the hit column, no matter how it
One
happens.
away here in the
A
bottom of the
big
7th.
first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just
Now
does
that'll
so
bring up
much
Nico
to change
Horner,
the outlook of
2
the
for
fourth
3.
inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so
pitch
critical
circle
in
change,
setting the
strike
table
1.
when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
0-1. The fastball,
Strike
0-2. The 0-2. The slider, 1 and
Next
2.
pitch is outside.
Going back to that slider here. 1-2.
Righty to the plate.
Slider again.
Foul ball
Foul.
still a 1-2.
We're going
count.
back to it. 3 times in a row. I want this one to be way better. Come on. Hudson, 1-2. Fouled. Alright, that was decent. That was the best slider he's thrown, I think, so far in this AB. 1-2. The fastball got him.
Swing and a miss.
2 away.
Velocity
3 straight
blasted
sliders
right
and then a
past him.
heater.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch.
Take
Top
it.
of the strike
Oh,
zone.
they'll bring
We're
up B in
seeing more
half.
fastballs in that location.
I think
Hitters, especially
now it's
with 2
Hudson
strikes, have
pitching
to be
this
ready
inning,
to
ball
pull the
1.
trigger.
If he gets out
At
of
the
it
plate
cleanly,
and takes high there.
out of it right after this at bat, I'm pretty sure what I'm going to end up
Next pitch is
doing
downstairs.
is bring out Almonte for the 8th and then
2
Gratterall for the
outs.
9th.
And he takes a strike.
I didn't really
Way
want to
make
go
a
to
guy
Evan
real
Phillips
uncomfortable at
today.
the plate is pound him inside with
So with
good
that one
velocity.
run,
They're doing that right here.
as this
Now
is
a
hitting to
screen
right,
into the
this ball
outfield.
will be dropping.
Drops for a
And
hit.
this is
He couldn't
trouble.
Run it down.
Oh, it's going to be a double.
And he's in at second with a 2-out.
The time run coming up. But,
patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into
I ain't
the
trying to go to
pitch count.
Phillips just
Just
because
a
he's been
really nice job of
he
turning on that
pitched
pitch
the
and
last game in
smoking it
LA,
down
I
the
think,
line.
and then
There's
yesterday.
no one
So
playing there, so once it drops in fair,
don't really want
you're on
him
your
to
way
be
to extra
pitching
bases.
ball 1.
You can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as
But
the
the
guys are
Cubs
starting
have
to
the
make some
tying
noise
run
with
at the
their
dish,
bats.
and Dansby
The
Swanson.
1-0.
Hit
That one
popped
lifted
up.
to left.
Peralta
He's
will
under
get
it.
under it to end the 7th.
Makes the grab, and the inning is over. On the north side of Chicago,
Yeah,
John
Monte's
Sciambi
still
and
warm.
Chris Singleton, and now the first baseman, Max
Getting
Muncy.
ready for the 8th. I'll bring a Muncy, 1 for 3.
Wisniewski back to work.
First pitch from Wisniewski, ball
And
1.
that's outside.
41,232 here in attendance on this beautiful sunny day in Chicago. That's a bullet.
Smoked on the ground a second.
1 away though.
They get the out on Muncy.
Yeah, 1 away. That'll bring him
Now,
Nolan. He's 1 for 3.
Arenado, 1 for 3.
First pitch to Arenado. Hit.
Up the middle.
That ball will be
great
fielded.
stop.
What a play from
Over to
Horner.
first.
2 away.
On the money, nice play.
Man, oh man, that ball was
No one could
absolutely
respect it, 'cause
smoked.
he's robbed a lot of
Triple-digit
people of
exit
hits.
velocity, dives, and I'm just shocked that the ball stayed
bring
in
up
his
CT,
mitt.
he's
Looked
1
like
for
he was gonna
3.
put a hole in his glove.
Swung on a
Taylor
miss. Terrible
down the
swing. Oh my
box.
gosh.
Comes up empty with a swing there.
0-1. Hit.
Hit hard on
Swanson
the ground is short.
will
Swanson
end
fires over
the
to
top
first.
of the 8th.
Taylor out on the play. And the Dodgers are set down in. Ready for the bottom of the 8th.
Alright, but I'm bringing out
Now,
Monte.
here is Patrick Wisdom. Here's a new
For his
pitcher the
7th
pen,
appearance, 8 innings, a
Vince
1.13 ERA,
These are the
14
spots
strikeouts, no
relievers
walks.
really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin
Alright,
for
first
error,
pitch
but at
from
the same time,
Almonte.
there's a reason they're put in these
Strike one.
situations.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1 sinker again. Fouled 0-2. 0-2. The slider fouled. 0-2.
Righty delivers.
Fastball, one
Swings
away.
through it, and that's a strikeout.
15th
Typically,
strikeout
that
of the
high
year for
fastball,
Almonte.
If it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just
Well,
had
that
that
brings us
little
to
jump
Suzuki.
at the end, which indicates there's a good spin
First
rate on it,
pitch,
and it
sinker.
didn't decrease in velocity as
Muncie
that
doesn't make
hitter's
the play.
internal clock would
Tiger
expect
run
it
coming
to,
up.
and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Oh, a swing like that can help you come out of
In
the struggle.
Jose
We
Miranda.
saw the numbers coming into the ball
0
game,
for 3.
but all he's trying to do at this point
First
is help
pitch,
his team
strike
win.
1.
Miranda in the box now. Takes strike one.
0-1.
And it's
1 and
even
1.
up.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close
The
that
heater.
gap, but, you know, at the
From
very least, if you can
Almonte,
find a
1
way
and
to
2.
manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important
1-2.
to getting back into this ball game.
Sinker inside, fouled off. The 1-2. The slider will strike him out, 2
Swings and
away.
misses, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there.
2
I
away,
think
and now
that's
that
a
will bring
strike
up
if he
Eric
takes it.
Hosmer.
Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the
First
guy
pitch,
in the box
circle
on his
change.
heels,
Strike
and then
1.
force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Former Padre, or former Royal, former
Strike 2.
Padre,
He's in a great
former
spot
Red
right
Sox,
here. Ahead
and
in
now
count,
the
0-2.
Chicago
All
Cub.
4 pitches in play right here, partner.
0-2 sinker, hit
Out
popped
to
up in the
center.
center. Alman will get under it to end the 8th.
Outman brings it in for the third out. Cubs leave
Cubs
one.
bring the tying run up and
We're
just
back.
can't get
It's the
anything
top of
done
the
with it.
ninth, and
Alright,
there's a
that
new
bring up
pitcher on the
Brandon
mound.
Hughes at
Brandon
3.3.
Hughes. This is his third
3.38
timeout this
ERA.
year.
Will Smith will
And
greet
at
him.
the plate for the Dodgers, Will
I'm gonna
Smith.
start warming up Brewster. No, Evan Phillips could go though. That says I can go, but we're gonna sit down Gratterall and start warming up Phillips. Actually, Phillips will pitch back-to-back days.
And here it comes.
This is hammered
This is
to
swinging
left.
a drive left field, and
First
he
pitch
knew it.
swinging. It's a 3-run ball game. Save still intact though, if needed.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen.
If we score another run,
You know he's just
then
trying to get
Almonte's
for
gonna
a
finish this
strike,
ball
and on
game.
the other side as a hitter,
6-3
it's a great
ball
time to
game.
be
First
aggressive,
pitch,
let it
Will
fly.
Smith
It's
sees.
not what they were looking for when they turned to him.
1-0 to
but now he's got to
Peralta.
find a way to reset.
Peralta stands
Wasn't
in now,
expecting
looks
that.
at that one inside.
But we will take it. 1-0. 1-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
2-1.
Next one misses. 2 balls and a strike. The Cubs
Ron Wick
bullpen
and
with
Michael
some
Fulmer
action.
warming.
Rowan Wick throwing and getting ready for David Ross.
2-1. Hit, and now we'll get through for a base hit. So a base hit, and now that'll bring up Jason
Back-to-back
Hayward.
base hits. I really like
He's
that
2 for
swing,
3,
man. He didn't
single and
just
a home
push
run.
it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of
First
makes me
pitch,
think he was thinking
hit,
opposite
double play
field as he
ball.
stepped-
Horner
Oh,
makes
look at this.
the play, but
Nicely
we'll only
done
be able
for
to
the
get
out.
1.
Well, credit the base runner there
One
for
away.
a great secondary lead.
Now
and
that'll
beating
bring up
the throw
Rojas.
to
He's 2 for
second,
3.
but they don't give up.
Double and a
Continue
home
to
run.
try to complete what would be a double play, and they get the trail runner
Swung
on
on
the
a miss,
backside.
0-1.
Hey, you know what? That's a pretty good play. You'll take it.
0-1. Popped up,
Next
darn it.
pitch is popped up.
They'll bring up Betts for another AB.
Makes the catch for the out.
1 for
Back to the
4
top of
today.
the Dodgers order. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
First pitch, ball 1.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0 to Betts.
Good
2-0.
eye right there.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him
Throw
expand
to
his zone.
Mookie.
If he doesn't, give him a walk.
3,
That's him for a
2-1.
strike.
2-1.
And a 2-1
Peralta at
on the
second.
way.
Will be popped
Fouled
up 2
off.
and
He
2.
was late.
Shoot 'em Mookie Betts, 1 for 4 today.
2-2
These lefties a
now.
lot better than righties. That will be
Foul
fouled
ball,
off.
he stays alive.
If he could get the second hit and another RBI, I think it makes his day pretty good.
2-2 on the way.
2-2. And he
Chases the
strikes out, bro.
fastball. The latter struck him
I don't know
out.
what to say.
One scores in the inning coming
That's all.
on this
But we
solo
do
home
score
run.
1.
And they've doubled up now.
Evan
It's
Phillips will come out to close
6-3.
this ball game.
All set for the bottom of the
All right,
ninth.
here comes
Here's the
Phillips.
center fielder,
6
Brennan
saves
Davis.
on the year.
Evan Phillips
An
gets the
8.2
ball
ER.
now.
I mean,
And we all know about his
8.2.
slider. It's just
2/3
filthy,
innings
man.
pitched, a
And one of the better
2.08
runs in the game,
ERA.
I'd say spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
First
And the
pitch. Sinker, strike 1.
Inside corner for a strike. Phillips, a righty that throws with
0-1.
power. He features a slider, a
Sinker,
cutter,
1-1.
a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker.
1-1. The fastball,
The next
2-1.
offering misses, and it's 2-1.
2-1. Cutter from Phillips.
Comes up
2-2.
empty. That's strike 2.
3-2. The
Kicks
slider will strike him
Got
out.
him
1 away.
swinging.
1 away. And
Next
now
for the
that'll bring up
Cubs,
Barnhart.
Tucker Barnhart.
First pitch, cutter. Popped
Next
up.
pitch is
Arenado.
popped up.
2 away.
2 away.
You would think
So the
that
batting
the
order
point
turns
where
over.
Evan
Nico
Phillips
Horner,
is,
the next Cub to
he would
hit.
have a thick meter.
And that's in for a strike.
He blew that one save, and I don't think I've seen one thick meter
Comes up empty
for him
on
all
the
year.
swing, 0-2 now.
0-2.
And the
The
righty
fastball will
gets
be
a
hit
piece
and
there.
fouled.
We'll do it again.
0-2.
The pitch.
The cutter will be
Swing
hit.
and a
Phillips
bouncer.
will not field it.
Rojas.
Rojas
Throw to
throws on
first.
time to end the ball game.
And the Dodgers. add
I don't know
another
about that
to their
one.
winning
That was
streak.
pretty
Well,
close.
just another big win today.
Well, we
and
get the
everyone is
W,
jumping
down
on
by
board
2 to
behind
start this
ball club.
game.
They're playing so well. They're packing
And,
the stands, and it's just an exciting
ended
brand
up
of
just doing our
baseball. We'll see
thing.
how far it goes, but
Phillips
right now,
will
no
get the
one thinks
save.
it's gonna end
Julio
anytime
gets the
soon.
win.
6-3 our final score.
What a
Dave Roberts
24
and
hits
company
total, 9
celebrated in the
runs.
dugout. For
Feels like
Chris
it's a pretty good
Singleton
game
and
for
our
these
entire
Chicago
outstanding
Cub
crew here
fans
at
to
MLB The
watch.
Show. I'm John Shambi.
Both
We'll see
teams
you
kind of
soon.
put on a little bit of a hitting show. So, like, comment, subscribe, turn those post notifications. Miguel Rojas, play of the game. I'll see you guys in the next
Here
one.
now is our final line score this